welcome to another episode of The Human Code, where we redefine sales through the human connection, where we strip down the sales transaction to what really matters. Building on basic and timeless communication skills, I am Susan Gaytan, and today we're talking about tone. You know that funny way that some people emphasize their words? It almost sounds like they're overacting. Now, trust me, people hear this loud and clear. So here's why tone matters, especially when communicating effectively in sales. So my ex-husband, for example, when we would argue and I would get the slightest bit emotional, he would say to me, with a tone that was ever so calm but super aggressive, listen to the words that I'm actually telling you. And all I could ever think was, man, buddy, I can't hear a word that you're telling me, because I would completely shut off. And the truth is that people hear your tone even before they register a single word that you say, every single time, including your shoppers. Here's another example, and you've probably been on the receiving end of this before. You're dealing with a service rep over the phone, and they come off as rude, but at the same time, they might say all the right things. They're going through the motions, but something still feels off, right? Now you're annoyed, and you've shut off. Why? Because their tone doesn't match their message. Think of tone this way. Tone is primal. It's going to tell you either this person's on my side or maybe I need to back off. And this happens before you even register the content of a message. In fact, studies show that when words and tone conflict, people will believe the tone every single time. So here are 5 ways that you can use tone as a trust building tool, especially on the phone, but also in video messages and of course, face-to-face on the showroom floor. Number 1, lower equals calmer. Drop your pitch down slightly. This signals confidence, control, and calm. A frantic or high-pitched tone can feel anxious, even if your words are solid. Think National Geographic narrator versus fast-paced auctioneer at your wholesale auction. Number 2, smile when you speak. Believe it or not, people hear a smile, especially over the phone. It's going to soften your tone, it's going to lift your energy and make you sound more like a real person rather than a recording or a robot. Number 3, slow it down. Rushing your words equals pressure. So when you slow your speech just a little bit, this makes space for the customer to feel relaxed. Speed feels like pushiness. Space feels like you care. Number 4, match their energy. If they speak slowly and softly, don't come in loud and fast. Meet them where they are tonally. That's called emotional mirroring, and it builds trust really fast. And number 5, check the way that you close your message. How you end a call or video matters just as much as how you start it. So say goodbye with a warm, not a tense or assumptive close. Don't be pushy. Instead of something like, let me know when you guys plan to buy the car, try something like, let me know how I can make this easier for you. All right, here's your simple human habit for this week. Record yourself using one of our voicemail scripts or one of your own. Not a video, but just an audio message. Now listen back to it and ask yourself, without knowing this person, would you trust them? Does it sound like they're on your side? Or does it sound like they just want a quick sale? Based on tone only, does it sound like they would treat you like more than just a transaction? Here's the thing, people don't just listen to what you say, they feel how you say it. And this is why tone is often the reason why someone chooses to keep talking to you, or we'll just call the next dealership. I am Susan Gaytan, and this is The Human Code.